Now, this is a message to VeryDarkMan. VeryDarkMan, I saw your challenge that you are betting 100 million that anybody should challenge you that you will enter China. I have taken you on your offer. I am willing to bet you by 12 noon tomorrow. I want you to get in touch with me. I am willing to pay 100 million that you cannot enter China.
Also, my people waiting this sub. This old VeryDarkMan and China Ross situation is getting more and more interesting by the day. So recently, things took another twist after VeryDarkMan went online and dared anyone drop 100 million naira and pay for his flight to China, saying if they do, he will go and spend a whole full 1 week and come back without getting arrested.
Like this, right? I'm going to be dropping 50 million naira. Anybody on social media, anybody, drop 50 million. Let's do 50 million naira. You're going to pay for my flight ticket, business class. I'll get invitation by myself. I'll go to China, spend 1 week and come back. Nothing will happen. I dare anybody to put that money. Sure, let's not do 50 million. Let's do 100 million now. Some people will say NGO money. We're not talking NGO money. We're talking about VDM's money now. Anybody. I'll go to China, spend 1 week. I'll come back. Nothing will happen. You keep whining yourself. People are just doing everything to make yourself happy.
And now, guess what? Somebody actually took up the challenge, but with a little twist. So apparently, a Nigerian man has now come out to say he's ready to bet 100 million naira that VeryDarkMan cannot go to China and stay for 48 hours without getting arrested. In his words, he said, forget all the talk from VeryDarkMan. He's ready to put 100 million naira on the line. Let VeryDarkMan go to China and stay for the next 2 days or for 48 hours if he will not be arrested or deported. He even said he's ready to send the money to either Victor Boniface or Victor Osimhen, who are very close friends of VeryDarkMan, before he travels again to China.
Now, this is a message to VeryDarkMan. VeryDarkMan, I saw your challenge that you are betting 100 million that anybody should challenge you that you will enter China. I have taken you on your offer. I am willing to bet you by 12 noon tomorrow. I want you to get in touch with me. I am willing to pay 100 million that you cannot enter China. I will drop 100 million. But the person that will hold the wages for us, that person has to be living in Europe. It could be any of your friends, Osimhen or Boniface in Germany. I live in London. I will fly down to Boniface and I will give him the money equivalent in pounds or in euros. You need to send your money to him, or he can use his own wages to guarantee you that you can step your feet in China. Now, this is my agreement. By the time you enter China and you spend 48 hours in China and not arrest, I guarantee you I will 100 million that I deliver to Victor Osimhen or Boniface, your friends. The reason I call their name is because they are traceable and they will not like to stain their name and my money will not be disappear. So I am willing to give you the money tomorrow by 12 p.m. I give you 48 hours to get back to me. 48-hour VDM. I take your challenge and the hours start counting as soon as this video go live. I take your challenge and I'm willing to drop 100 million. And I'm also willing to buy your flight ticket, first class flight ticket. If you stay in China and you stay 48 hours in China without being arrested immediately, I promise you, I'll forfeit the money. If you get to China and you are arrested immediately, you are in China, VDM, the money I pay for your flight and all of them, you reimburse it and you forfeit your 100 million. The person I nominate to hold it. The person that should hold this money for us is Victor Osimhen or Boniface. They should hold the money. Another person that can hold the money for us is Pastor Toby Adeboyega. I don't like him, but I'm willing to go and meet him now and give him the money. So use your contact in Nigeria and get in touch with me. Your challenge has been accepted. I will give 100 million.
For those of us that does not know, this is coming right after the recent drama between VeryDarkMan and China Ross, which has been trending heavily online. If you have been following the gist, you know that there's been a lot of back and forth between VeryDarkMan and China Ross, from accusations to counter accusations and even allegations that VeryDarkMan lied against China Ross, claiming that he scammed a Nigerian lady. Because according to some reports flying around, people have been saying if VeryDarkMan ever goes back to China, he could get arrested and possibly spend up to 3 years in jail because of the false statements he allegedly made. So when VeryDarkMan came out boldly saying he's ready to go back to China and nothing will happen, people were quick to react, with some of the Rattle fans were like, yes, that's the energy. VDM has to prove them wrong that nothing will actually happen. While some were like, oh bro, this might not just end well for VeryDarkMan. Now there've been a lot of back and forth about this. Some people are waiting on VeryDarkMan to take on the challenge because he's yet to respond to this man in particular. But if VeryDarkMan take this challenge up, this will definitely be one of the biggest social media moments in Nigeria this year, because I mean a lot of people and the whole internet will be watching that trip like a movie just to know if VeryDarkMan will be arrested in China or not. So guys, do you believe VeryDarkMan should take up this 100 million naira challenge and go to China for 48 hours, or do you think it's not worth it? considering all the narrative and controversies already surrounding VeryDarkMan. So guys, let's talk about it in the comment section. I really want to know which side are you on. Are you with VeryDarkMan or are you against VeryDarkMan? And as always, don't forget to subscribe and also turn on your notification bell so you get notified anytime I drop a new video on celebrity gossip and entertainment news. And also make sure you like and share this video. Until next time, stay blessed.